This is an easy egg wrap that you can make at home. Very easy, very tasty, that you don't need to spend 12 bucks for at the deli or at the, fancy breakfast place near you. So what will you need? You will need a quarter of an onion, red or white, doesn't matter, half a tomato, a wheat wrap, Colby Jack cheese or any cheese of your choice, and some oil. Let's get cooking, guys. Cooking doesn't have to be so expensive. It doesn't have to be all that, okay? With anything that you have at home, you can make something tasty. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. Go ahead, like and subscribe for more easy recipes so that whenever I post, you can have that recipe so you can make it at home. This is how it looked. It was so good, guys. I ate it all up, did not leave anything behind. So in a pan, go ahead and add a bit of oil to saute your onion and your tomatoes. Put your stove on low to medium heat. You don't need to cook this fast or anything. You need it to get fragrant and for it to cook evenly. Go ahead and move your oil around in your pan to evenly distribute, and then you can go ahead and add your tomatoes. Fry it for just a little bit, saute for like a minute. Go ahead and add your onion, saute for another minute or two. Both of them combine, and you can use your spoon to kind of like move it around until fragrant, and then you cook it for about 2 to 3 minutes. The house smelling so good, guys. After it sautés for the 3 minutes, you will then go ahead and put your heat higher, because at this point you're about to add your eggs. You cannot cook eggs on low to medium heat. It needs to be a little higher than that, medium to low high. That's what the setting should be at this point in time. Okay, you raise it up so that it could cook properly, the eggs. So now you have your whisk eggs, 2 eggs because it's just for me. You whisk it some more, and you're about to add it to your pan to cook with the tomatoes and the onion. So now that your fire is a bit higher, your eggs is cooking right now, you're gonna move the pan around to allow the excess eggs to cook on the side of the pan. Smelling so good already, and mind you, if you can notice, at this point I haven't added any seasoning, any salt, nothing. Okay, take note of that. So now you're moving the eggs around so that the other side can cook. I'm using my phone, you guys, that's why it's a little bit hard to flip the eggs, but it's okay. We're making scrambled, so it doesn't need to be all neat. Okay, and so at this point, this is a tip for you guys. After you fry it for about 4 minutes, you cover the eggs. Okay, you lower the heat. Okay, you cover, and then you turn off the fire so that it could continue to kind of like the steam could cook it a little bit further. Then after about 30 seconds to a minute, you remove the lid, and then you put your eggs to the side. In the same pan that you cook the eggs in, you're gonna go ahead and get your oil. You're gonna spray the pan, okay, because you're about to give some color to your wheat wrap. I'm using wheat, but you can use any wrap you want. I'm using wheat because it tastes good, and I'm trying to be mindful of what I eat to help out in my diet. Okay, not a diet, not a strict diet, but I'm just mindful. Okay, so I'm using this one. You go ahead and put it in the pan, each side for about a minute, minute and a half. Okay, after this side has cooked, we're gonna, for a minute or 30 seconds, we're about to flip it so that we can continue with the recipe. This is the cheese that I'm gonna use. You can use any cheese, but I'm gonna use Colby Jack for this recipe. Okay, at this point you can go ahead and flip your wrap, okay, for the other side to cook, and I'm gonna show you what to do next. So at this point, we're letting the other side cook for about 40 seconds. and you can go ahead and put the cheese whole, but what I like to do is I like to shred it up so that it could cover the whole wrap. This will later help in covering the wrap, right, in wrapping the two sides to make it into a wrap. Okay, so at this point you cover it for 1 minute to allow the cheese to soften. Okay, shredding it makes the whole process very easier. Instead of having a glob of cheese in one spot, you can shred it so that you can have some cheese in every bite. Trust me, you guys. Okay, so at this point, now that it's been a minute and the cheese has softened, you're about to add your eggs. At this point, then you add salt to taste. Yes, at that point, you guys, not earlier than that. Notice I don't add black pepper. I don't like for my eggs in the morning to have a strong taste. But if you like black pepper, go ahead and use that. You're gonna pull both sides of the wrap to close. Again, the cheese will help. That's why we shredded it. Then you're gonna press with your spoon so that the wrap can stay. Enjoy, you guys. Like and subscribe for more recipes to come. Thank you for watching.